I want to show you how quick and easy you can create a drum machine designer kit and then how to go in and set up your exclusive modes for things like your hi-hat cymbals. So I got a folder open with a bunch of samples. I'm going to Command Tab away from Logic back to Finder.
Finder 01 DMX Kick C1 WAV.
And we have these samples here.
01, 02, 03, 04, 05 D. 1 item selected.
And there you go. So I'm just going to press Command A to select all the samples in this folder.
22 items selected.
And I'm going to press Command C to copy.
Copy 22 items.
I'm going to switch back to Logic. You can just press Command Tab to do that.
Logic Pro. Untitled Logics.
And now that I'm in Logic, I'm going to press Command V to paste all of these.
Add selected files to tracks. Window.
And what I want to do is I want to use the all files on one track. So I'm going to VO right.
OK. Default. Cancel button.
If you're at the bottom, you can VO left.
Place all files on one track. Selected. Radio button.
That's the option we want. Place all files on one track.
Selected. Place all files on one track. Radio button.
If it's not selected already, and then you can hit OK or just hit return.
Main window. Paste.
And
track 201 DMX Kick C1 under.
That is all the samples on one track. Now, as you probably already know, you can move off the track and back onto it to select everything, or you can just hit Shift A, and that will select all the regions on that track for you. Now you can just press Control E.
In dialog, regions. Convert regions to new sampler track.
You want to make sure you have regions selected.
Transient markers. Radio button.
So you have transient markers.
Regions selected. Radio button.
And I just VO left from transient markers to region. So you want to make sure you have region selected, and then you're going to VO
transient
right.
Instrument. Drum machine designer. Selected. Radio button.
In this instance, we're going to select drum machine designer.
Alchemy. Sampler. Create one-shot zones.
There's create one-shot zones, and as you VO right.
Instrument name. Checked. Checkbox.
There's a checkbox that says instrument name. That's really the checkbox for one-shot zones. You want to check that if you want to play the entire sample each time you press a key, no matter how long you hold it. If you VO right from here.
Instrument name.
You can give the instrument a name.
01 DMX Kick C1.
And in the edit field, you just type in the name.
01 DMX Kick C1 _1. Content selected. Edit text.
And I'm just going to name this.
Select A, T, E, D. Rated cap R, cap R, cap D, cap B. Delete cap B, cap X.
X.
DMX. Right. Trigger note range.
So nothing else in here really matters. You can just jump to the bottom.
OK. Default
and
button.
VO space on OK.
Track 201 DMX Kick C1 1.
And this now creates a drum machine designer kit with all the samples we just
tracks,
loaded.
Group, untitled logics, tracks, window.
And what I want to show you here is these hi-hats, right? See? Normally what would happen is that closed hi-hat would cut off the open hi-hat from ringing out. But right now, they're all playing. See, the closed hi-hat and the pedal hi-hat are not cutting off the open hi-hat from ringing out. So that's where our exclusive mode comes in handy and allows us to group those hi-hats into a mode where only one of them can be triggered at a time. So playing another one will cut off the hi-hat sound. So let's go ahead and open up Drum Machine Designer to do that. I'm going to press Command 2 to jump into the mixer. That's my preferred way to do stuff like this.
Now in 01 DMX Kick C1 _1. Partially hidden. Channel strip group.
And
untitled rated R DMX. Partially hidden. Channel strip group.
That's our instrument track, rated R DMX. So that's what I named it. So I'm going to interact with this track.
Rated R DMX.
I'm going to press VO home to jump to the top of this channel strip. That's VO FN in the left arrow if you're using a laptop layout keyboard.
Rated R DMX button.
And I'm going to VO right.
Gain reduction me off. Eat Drum Machine Designer button.
And there we have Drum Machine Designer. That's the thing we want to open. I'm going to VO space to open this.
Dialog. Rated dialog.
And as I VO right, there's going to be an area in here that shows us the layout of all the pads.
Rated R DMX kit controls button. Scroll area.
That scroll area there. Let's interact with that.
It's C2.
And you see we have all these different pads. C2.
09 rated R closed hat G number 19.
Etc. So that's closed hat, right? So what we want to do is we want to find each of these things. Now, this thing is an absolute mess to VoiceOver. You're going to have to VO left, right, up, down to find different pads in here. But if you are on a laptop, if you're on a desktop, you want to have a mouse or a trackpad connected to your desktop, because you can try to move around and find the action button for each of these things, but it's so much easier if once you find the thing you're looking for, you can just right click on your trackpad. Now, VO Shift M doesn't seem to work for this. You can maybe try mapping the context menu or right click to a keyboard commander and try that. If you don't have a trackpad or mouse, you can connect to your computer and you're on a desktop. But the right click on the actual trackpad, which is a 2-finger press on the trackpad, is going to be the easiest way to do this. So I'm on the close hi-hat. So if I do a 2-finger press on the trackpad,
menu, 6 items.
I get a menu with a few different things. And there's some useful things on this menu.
Exclusive group, submenu.
You have the exclusive group submenu.
Open library. Resample pad. Update kit name for kit piece.
You can rename the kit piece.
Assign track icon ellipsis. Clear pad.
And you can clear the pad and make it blank, so you can try to re-import something that pad. Now,
assigned update resample open library exclusive group submenu.
Go up here to exclusive group.
Exclusive group submenu 9 items. Check mark off.
You see that's set to off. You want to set all of these to the same number, and there's a bunch of numbers in here. 1, 2, 3, etc. I'm just going to use 1.
2, 1.
So I'm going to hit return on 1.
Closing menu. Closing menu. 09 rated R closed hat G number 19.
And now I'm going to look for the other ones. I'm going to VO left, right, up, down, whatever I got to do to find the F sharp and A sharp, because those are the other ones that my other hi-hats are assigned to. I believe my pedal hat is on F sharp 1 and open hat is on A sharp 1. Now, these are going to depend on where things end up for you based on how you import these, what keys they land on. So you may just have to move around and find them. So I know which ones I'm looking for here. So I'm going to do that. This is, like I said, an absolute mess. It's probably going to take a minute. So I'm probably going to just edit out the moving around. I'm just going to show you how, as I get to each note, I do the 2-finger press and bring up the menu. So let's go ahead and do that.
G music sharp sign 1 output.
VO right.
Image. Image.
And you see sometimes if you VO right.
Action pop-up menu. Choose a command for the pad button.
You can get to the action button. If you VO space on the action button, you'll get the same menu. I'm going to keep looking here.
A music sharp sign 1.
So if I 2-finger press.
Menu. 6 items. Exclusive group. Submenu. Exclusive 1.
And select 1.
Closing menu. Close.
And now I got to find F sharp. One thing I've just kind of discovered playing around with this is you can actually use item chooser to your advantage in here. So now I need to find the F sharp 1 pedal hat to put that in the same group. So if I do item chooser, that's VOI.
Item chooser menu, 93 items.
And I just type the letter F.
16 items.
And then
F1.
shift and number
2 items.
3.
07 rated R pedal hat F number 17.
There we go. F number 1.
07 rated R pedal hat F number 17.
Hit return, puts me right on it. 2-finger press.
Menu, 6 items.
And now.
Exclusive group, dimmed.
That's dimmed.
Assign track icon ellipsis, dimmed. Closing menu. 07 rated R pedal hat F number 17. 08 DMX Tom 5G1 on pad. Click the speaker icon to play the sound. 07 rated R pedal hat F number 17. Menu, 6 items. Exclusive group, submenu.
All right, there we go. So I guess I have to move off of it and back onto it.
Exclusive group, submenu, 9 items. Check mark, off, 1.
And I can
closing menu.
Hit
closing
1.
Menu.
And that is how I can quickly do that. So you can use item chooser to quickly find stuff in here as well. So now that I've got that labeled up, I'm going to go ahead and close this, Command W.
Now in Untitled Logics, Mixer, Tracks, Window,
I'm going to close
Equalize
the mixer.
Tracks, Group.
And we're back in the main window.
Tracks, Group, Untitled Logics, Tracks, Window.
And now if I play this, you see the close hat is cutting off the hi-hat, the open hat. And if I play the close hat and then the open cuts off the close. I can do the same thing with the pedal. So now it's behaving the way a drum kit should. So that's pretty much how you can set up exclusive groups, and a couple tips and tricks to help you get that done quickly. If you find tutorials like this helpful, please like and subscribe and share the tutorial with someone that you think may find it helpful and beneficial. Also, if you want to support Logic Band, consider becoming a member. I have some other tutorials on Drum Machine Designer. Some are available on the channel, some are in the members area. So if you want to go deeper and kind of get a little bit more familiar with Drum Machine Designer, then consider becoming a member. Hit the join button if you're watching this in YouTube and sign up for the member-only tutorial tier or higher if you want to check out some of the content I have around Drum Machine Designer and beat making. Otherwise, you can always visit logic.band/support and make a one-time or ongoing donation. Logic.band/training is where you want to go if you want to book some one-on-one training with me. Don't forget to sign up to the mailing list where you can get a free Getting Started with Logic course and a free mini course on working with regions in Logic Pro. Plus, it's how I can notify you when the Logic Keyboard Ninja key command files have been updated. As always, everyone, until next time, happy recording.